Hello everyone, I'm using my voice today because my GoPro died in 7 minutes of recording, meaning I got maybe 3 laps recorded. It was at 100% when I started, and during last race it was at 30 frames per second, and it ended with 50%, and I said, you know what, I think I can do 60 frames per second. I could not. It died, so there's not much to show here, but I'd still like to post it regardless. This was Winfield. This is Cat 4. This is usually the fastest course of Grit. Fulton Market might be just as fast because it's the last day, everyone wants to win it, and it's the same course shape, but this one is flat, it is quick, and there's 4 corners. There's not much to it. I was at the back of the peloton. I came in 43rd out of the 61 starters, but there was a 7-second gap between first place and me, so it was a lot of people finishing at the same time. Yeah, just 7 seconds faster over the 30 minutes than you take first, but this was a weird one. The rain had just stopped. It was raining during the Cat 5 race, so there's still a little bit of water on the ground. Not too much, but one of the worst spots is in that second turn before you start the back half. There was still a little bit of water on the ground, and there was a lot of painted lines on the ground, and so several times I might have been running my back tire a little bit too high PSI, where you'd hit the water because you can't really avoid the water, it was just on the street, and you hit the line, and there was a couple times where I almost ate shit because your back tire is slipping from behind you, so that was a little tricky. And the most infuriating part about this race was that this Cat 4 group would accordion real hard right before the hill, and so when I was in the back or the middle of the peloton, you'd be going to that hill at 25, 26, 27 miles an hour, sometimes even 30, because it's that back half, you have a lot of room to accelerate. And before you got up the hill, it would go from 3 wide to 8 wide. There's not a single line left to take, and you have to hit your brakes because everyone's moving at 15. It's like, well, I'm hitting my brakes in the middle of the hill, and then you gotta accelerate after the hill. And so I tried to find a line to the front of the peloton so I wouldn't have to deal with that, and I never found that line. It would always close up right before I got there, which was pretty unfortunate. As someone who is taller, so my body weight is higher, and I've got long cranks because my legs are really long, I can't turn. I probably could turn, but I'm not as confident with turning as sharp as some of the people in here, and so I was accelerating a tiny bit after the turns compared to everyone else, and so that just made it stop right before the turn, accelerate after. You know, you gain 20 spots because you're trying to avoid the people stopping for no reason, and then you immediately lose those 20 spots, which kind of sucked. But today there was 65-ish racers, tomorrow there will be 30, so a lot less people to deal with on the road because it is now not the weekend. So hopefully there will be a better result tomorrow. I'll let the rest of this little video play out. Nothing much happened here in this race. There was 1 or 2 crashes, I think. I did not see any of them, thankfully. But yeah, 7 more races to go.
Bone.